Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gab. Running a little bit behind. Appreciate it, guys. We're already started. Looks like we got AEW with a battle royal. I think it's the Diamond Ring Battle Royal. And over on NXT, it looks like they're paying a little bit of tribute to a lost, fallen superstar. Pat Patterson died today at the age of 79. Woo! Really gonna miss Pat. Ugh. Superstar. I think he's the first Intercontinental Champion, if I remember right. But Pat Patterson, 1941 through 2020. Anyways, how's everybody doing at home? Yeah, now they're mentioning it on AEW. They're all standing for a moment of silence on NXT. Who's going to win this battle royal? A lot of good athletes in there. Anyways, it is what? Winter's Coming, I think is the name of the pay-per-view tonight. The only thing we know of so far on NXT is the Shotzi Blackheart and Raquel Gonzalez in a ladder match, just like the men did last week. And it's for who's going to have the advantage at War Games. That's this Sunday. So we have Tribute to the Troops this Sunday, and we have War Games this Sunday. So if you're a WWE fan, Sunday is definitely going to be a good day for you. Who was that? Who just got eliminated? Spears! Damn it! I was kind of hoping he was going to win this. Shawn Spears eliminated. Alright, it looks like Damian Priest is out there on NXT. Not sure if he has a match or not. So, Shawn Spears has got a loaded glove. He's got that slug in his glove. What's he going to do with it? Who's he going after? He's just kind of stalking around the outside of the ring. Oh! Was that Scorpio Sky hit? Scorpio Sky's been eliminated. Shawn Spears just got Scorpio Sky eliminated by hitting him with that slug. Leon Ruff coming down to the ring. Oh, who just got eliminated? Reynolds is eliminated from the Dark Order. I think he's number 6. Silver's still in there. He's got Mark Quinn above his head. Ah, there goes John Silver. Ah, there goes. I'm hearing myself. Don't do that. Adam Page, Orange Cassidy's out there. Jungle Boy, Mark Quinn, Miro. It's going to be my pick, obviously, is Miro. Oh, Page just got eliminated. No! Matt Hardy almost eliminated Page. Mark Quinn did. No! He's still not eliminated. The Dark Order just saved Page. Buckshot Lariat. Mark Quinn just lost his hat. Oh, Matt Hardy eliminates him. Page is eliminated. So Orange Cassidy just went out, but under the bottom rope, so it does not count. That was Kip Sabian going after Cassidy. So Damian Priest, Leon Ruff are tagging up. I can't remember this group's name over here on NXT. Miro. Joey Janela just got tossed. I think Isaiah Cassidy just got eliminated. There he goes. Oh, no, that's Lee Johnson. How'd Lee Johnson last this long? He's kind of been their squash guy. Joey Janela. Matt Hardy just attacked Miro from behind. Look at Wardlow, MJF in the corner. They want no part of this. They're just all kind of hanging out. Is that Sammy Guevara? So all three of them, Sammy Guevara, MJF, and Wardlow, all hiding in the corner. Oh, Miro might get eliminated. Mark Quinn up over Hardy. Takes a lot of ab work. Not that time, though. Quinn was just eliminated. And Matt Hardy was just eliminated. Miro eliminated both of them. I don't know where. I think it might have came off that box. Jungle Boy. Oh, look at that. All three of them are attacking Miro.
They've had all the exciting stuff in the front, huh?
This ain't going to be exciting. This is the best paper. It's like a pay-per-view, but on just regular TV tonight.
The winter is coming.
Uh-huh.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming. It's 20 days away. Pat Patterson died today.
He did die today. We heard that or saw that.
Wardlow and Miro go toe-to-toe. This is what we want to see.
Ooh, exciting.
The Clash of Gargantuans right there.
Yeah.
Dynamite Diamond Ring.
That's funny. Okay, made it. Yay, it's me.
Good to see ya.
Is it? Is it good to see me?
Came out of nowhere.
Came out of nowhere. Something like that.
This is Escobar's gang, but I can't remember the name of them.
Phantasma.
Yeah, Phantasma.
Oh, hey, I can hear stuff.
You know, that helps.
It's weird. Ah.
All right, Miro's going out. He's eliminated. Miro's out.
Eliminated?
So it's just Jungle Boy and the three.
The inner circle.
The inner circle.
So what is the meaning behind, like, what chance does somebody get?
Nothing. It's just a diamond ring.
Yeah.
MJF won it last year. So that's what we're wondering. Is MJF gonna lose his ring, or does somebody else just get a new ring?
Oh. Is this a special
Royal Rumble or
yeah,
Battle Royal?
Battle Royal? Is it?
It's for a ring.
Okay.
Just like last year.
Oh.
Oh! Look at Jungle Boy. Like a little monkey. Both of them are out! MJF just eliminated Sammy Guevara. Now, he didn't mean to, but Sammy Guevara does not... Huh?
And Jungle Boy's out.
Well, I know, but that doesn't cause the drama.
Oh.
The drama is because of accident. Now, what's Wardlow going to do? Is Wardlow just going to step out?
Right. He thinks he's like the winner. MJF's like, I'm the winner! And it's like, no.
Oh, Orange Cassidy has not been eliminated. That's right. He was pulled out from underneath.
Oh. has a chance then.
I have not said hi to anybody at home.
Okay, I will do that in a second. When I get situated, I guess.
You're like, I just want to play on my phone.
No, I'm trying to get on the actual chat. I'm trying to get into our stuff. All right.
Uh-oh, MJF! Wardlow saved him.
Ooh. That's crazy. All right, hey, everybody out there. I guess Travis is did you get some NXT
Superman
updates?
Pudge. NXT update.
Yeah.
I've been telling them what's going on. Like Pat Patterson, because that's how they started the show out, was a tribute to Pat Patterson.
It looks like Damian Priest is getting his butt beat by the
Phantasma
people, which is El Legado del Fantasma.
So Orange Cassidy wins it?
Yep.
Wait, they both win it? So
underestimate Orange Cassidy.
Okay, so now that's what happens. So next week they wrestle each other because they're the last two.
So poor Wardlow.
So it's a $50,000 ring they're fighting for.
Thrown under the bus.
Miro coming back out.
Why is Cassidy fall? Why did he fall down? That's weird. He fell down again.
He's just got beat up all night. Kip Sabian kicked his ish.
Wow. Was Kip Sabian in the Rumble?
Yes, almost everybody was in there.
All right, so...
I think people even having matches later were in there. Because I'm pretty sure Jericho's going up against Scorpio Sky, and Scorpio Sky got eliminated.
Okay. Huh. Alrighty. The diamond ring for 1 year.
Oh, so MJF did have to give it back. But will he lose? Because it looks like Miro or one of those guys might interfere next week.
Because of Orange Cassidy or the best friends. Possibly.
Oh, yeah.
Orange Cassidy. Anyways, we've got people in the chat. It looks like we have The Fiend out there. Hey, The Fiend. We have Joven. Hey, Joven. We have Vindicator and Ayla. Hey, guys.
Ayla.
Looks like we have the Prodigy in the chat. Hey, the Prodigy. We have Walter out there. Yep, Walter, I was late. Haha. It wasn't just you that's late. Looks like...
Layla Hirsch. Britt Baker tonight.
Ooh.
Hey, so tribute to the troops.
Mm-hmm.
I know one of our fans out there always talks about Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks teaming up.
Yeah, is that what's going to happen?
They're teaming up.
So Vindicator should be extremely happy.
I figured it was Vin, but I didn't want to just say his name just in case it wasn't him.
Chris Ikane's in our chat. Hey, Chris. And we also have Samo in there. Hey, Samo.
Hey, Samo.
Who was letting us know the full name of the Phantasma people, which is El Legado de Fantasma.
Wow.
Which probably means the Legend of Fantastic. I don't know. Anyways.
SCU. No, it's Frank Kazarian that's going one-on-one with Jericho, right?
It looks like it's Frankie Kazarian that's coming out. Frankie Kazarian. Walter's like the late champion Chris Jericho for the win. Chris Ikane's like Moxley versus Omega will change the course of AEW history. It will be the most important match in AEW history, and in reality, it's not. AEW, it's NJPW Omega versus WWE Moxley, whether Mox likes it or not. I guess we could probably throw something like that out there. We have Icon in the chat. Hey, Icon.
Phantasma.
All right. Well, you go do your errands, Prodigy. Yep. See you whenever. We're usually on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for some Raw and SmackDown and
for
NXT
stuff
and stuffs.
So Damian Priest getting his ass handed to him still. Phantasma's just out wrestling him.
Yeah, at this point.
Big man can't move like the little guys can.
He's not very good as a team player with his buddy over there,
Leon. Leon hasn't been anywhere. He's a snowball. He's just rolled up there. He's just like...
He's
Leon.
like, I'm going to be your friend. Yeah, Leon. Yeah, that guy. Samo's like, Omega needs to win tonight. Otherwise, AEW will really begin to unravel.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
It's going to unravel. Y'all are going to be upset. Vindicator's like, people always do errand when WrestlingGab is on. Such a weird coincidence. It's only one specific person, Vindicator, that does that. And it's funny because they say it all the time.
Uh-huh.
As Ayla just said, not people, one person.
Persons.
He has multiples. He's a multiple. Walter's like, how's NXT? What match? It is
Del Fantasma versus Leon Ruff and Damian Priest.
Yep. A tag team versus 2 single wrestlers who teamed up.
And the singles wrestlers will win. Why? Because tag teams don't matter in WWE.
Luke's in the chat. I don't know if he was here earlier, but hi Luke, how's it going? And he says those aren't errands. That is that D-bag switching accounts. Exactly. And the Fiend says, hey guys, do you miss me and Ayla having an argument about rub? Man, are rubbing all over the place, you guys. Ew. The Indicator's like one person with multiple bipolar personality disorders. That's the
170
ticket.
different personalities.
There you go. You got it now, Ben. That's the ticket. Chris kind of says Omega has to win because AEW doesn't want to put a former WWE star over, but that's exactly what they've done with Moxley since he came to AEW.
Yeah, he's a little bit different. He's their highest paid guy, so.
Yeah, but you know what? He's a good wrestler too, so I don't know why everybody's so mad about it.
He's been there since they started, basically, so it's fine.
Yeah. If you want to go that route, you better start pooping out about Chris Jericho too while you're at it.
All of them. Every champion they've ever had.
Yeah, the two that they've had were fucking WWE people. So, I mean, if you're going to poo-poo all over that one, you better poo-poo all over the demo god over there, too. Oh, Chris Jericho.
And Cody Rhodes, don't forget.
Yeah, that guy. As Ayla says, ew, totally. Simo's like, thoughts on the Rascals joining WWE?
It should be entertaining. I would assume they're going to set up camp in NXT, and that's where they'll be for a while. They came from Impact.
Right.
Oh, you knew that?
No. They came from Impact, right? Okay. I didn't know who they were. I don't know them. I don't call them at home.
We need to find this song and listen to it so I can know the words.
Okay. Look it up, I'm sure.
I don't even know how. I don't know what it's called.
I don't know. What's Chris Jericho's song they play on AEW? Anybody? Tell us.
Going once, going twice.
Travis needs to know immediately. Right now.
Leon Ruff.
You have 2 seconds. 1, 2.
Damian Priest.
Nobody knows. I'm just kidding.
With the victories.
Looks like I just got here. Was going to ban Prodigy because he literally talked like Aaron, but he left. He knew you were coming. He knew winter was coming. He felt it.
Winter is coming. Speaking of winter is coming, it's going to be 7 degrees tonight here where we're at.
Sweet. Chris says, you would think they'd want Omega to win someone who wasn't WWE. The problem with Omega is he has a bad shoulder.
And I just don't know if they're going to put it on him.
Put it on somebody who has an injury that possibly could put them out and go get surgery. Because any wrong move, he could be really badly injured. And so, I mean, you have to toss in other aspects and other things that are involved too, not just because he's not this, put it on him.
Right. And I mean, they could put it on him, tonight, but I don't see it, but I don't usually, you don't get to see a lot of title changes on just TV.
No.
But I'm okay if they do it.
Right? Ayla's like, I don't know about a lot of personalities, just a lot of names with the same personalities. There you go, that's it. Walter's like, AEW is good wrestling and NXT. Yes. It looks like Leon Ruff and Damian Priest won that match.
They did.
Against
That's what I had said,
Legado Day people. Phantasma. Vindicator says the Rascals are in WWE. Last time around it was Guerrero and Benoit. You said Rascals. Never mind. LOL. Right. Is it the Radicals? Is it not Rascals? Is it Radicals?
It could be.
Oh, he said Rascals. Samo said Rascals.
I thought that's what they were, was the Rascals.
Well, he spelled it that way, but Vindicators tried to say Radicals. Walter's like, fans at AEW sing Jericho's song twice. LOL. Looks like Jericho's theme song is called Judas, and it's made by his band Fozzy. There you go, Judas.
Oh, it is Judas. So that was the one that was on the radio all the time about 3-4 years ago?
Yes. That
one. Oh, I will write that down.
Chris Honey says Johnny Gargano has 2 ghost faces.
Probably don't need to write that down since it's his move. His finisher is the Judas Effect. I'll remember it, but...
Right. It looks like it's one of Fozzie's newer albums, I believe. Most likely.
The fans seem to like it. Anyways, Jericho Kazarian in there. Jericho's got the upper hand. He just hit him with a slap. I was watching some videos of wrestlers that did real moves to people that weren't wrestlers. You know, like on TV or whatever. And one of the sports announcers for this is like a local television show, had a luchador on.
Oh.
And he was so excited to see him. It was like, he's a famous luchador, not like Rey Mysterio, but another one.
Along that line.
Anyways, and so he's like, I want you to chop me. So he undid his shirt and kind of... What? He almost started crying. He's like, ooh.
Is it really like that? Yes. Yes, it is.
Well, because everybody says how fake it is, and it's like, well...
Some of it is very, very
depends
not
on what
fake.
you consider fake.
Like, they're still very athletic, and they still have to train to do what they do so that they do not break things.
It's like John Cena when he got his nose snapped. It's fake, but he'll never look the same. You know what I mean? Like,
how about the guy in NXT broke his leg?
Right?
That's not fake. Totally fake.
Hey, we're gonna slice our foreheads open. Hey, that's fake. Like Brett was talking about how he was all upset because he watched that guy get interviewed, and the guy goes, well, it's fake, and then he got slapped. And he's like, you know you're going to go to jail. And I'm like, they don't care. That was the whole point. Back then, it was called kayfabe. And they did not. There was under no circumstance.
Did you break character?
You didn't even get seen in public with the other guy.
Yeah.
You know, they like some of them would ride in trunks until they got out of town.
Right.
And stuff. Like I read that in the Terry Funk book. But anyways, yeah, you just didn't do it. So a lot of people would just go extreme. And so when that happened, he was probably like, thanked. Like, I'm glad that you did that.
Right.
You're going to get sued, but whatever. But now you're going to be hot, right? Like,
yeah.
You're a hot commodity.
Like, they're like, yeah.
There's no such thing as bad publicity, especially when you beat up a reporter. And
he was
like
being a douchebag anyways. Guy was a douche. He deserved to get beat. Douchebag.
Is that fake?
Is that fake? I'll show you fake bitches. The Fiend is letting us know that Puggles be wearing some swag. Yes, I haven't had a chance to show Travis that picture, but yes, Puggles was wearing a sweater. I was like, that's some nice swag right there. He's wearing some swag. Nice. Anyways, Ayla's like, hey, I'm new here. What's your names? Right? That's exactly it. Janelle wants to know, are you guys going to do War Games predictions?
Yeah, I would assume we are.
And Walter wants to know, are you guys going live on Sunday for the NXT pay-per-view?
Yes.
And Yuri Butler's in the chat. Hey, Yuri.
The only one that I'm not sure if we're doing is the tribute to the troops, but
right.
It's only an hour. But then an hour and a half after it's over is War Games. So if you want to hang out with us all day Sunday.
It looks like the Radicals was the group back in the day with Benoit, Guerrero, and more. Makes more sense. Looks like the Scream guy is called Ghostface. Yes, understandable. But how does he have two? So now what's his face has two ghost faces? So it says, what if the Scream guy, or the Scream guy, that's why he said Ghostface. What if the Ghostface guy is helping Johnny as the Radicals, but they're switching it, the Rascals, but they're switching it up to keep us guessing?
Possibly. I think that started before they signed, though. But I mean, anytime they want to, they can change a character. But before it was Pat McAfee, so I would just assume it's still Pat McAfee. Are we going to find out who that fourth member of the War Games team is for the ladies?
Right.
Because tonight is their go-home show.
True.
And without having that key figure, we have no idea.
Team Shotzi, we don't know who
who's
their
gonna
fourth
win.
member is.
Well, if the prediction show comes up and we don't know who that fourth member is.
That's going to be hard. Yeah. The Fiend's like, hey, like, guess what? And Ayla's like, rub. Damn it. Rub it, not damn it. Rub, Ayla, rub. And then the character's like, what exactly are you two rubbing? And Ayla told him, none of your business. Exactly. Totally none of your business.
It's none of your business.
Fiend says that Luke is Ghostface, and Luke is like, yes, I'm okay with that. I lurk like Ghostface, so it's good.
Old Ghostface.
Just checking. Gary Butler.
Frank Kazarian's literally got his ass kicked this whole entire match.
Us. Oh, that's really sweet, Gary.
Well, thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, thanks for being here tonight. Hopefully you're doing good. Hopefully you had a nice
literally
weekend
here
and a good start to your week.
Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Always.
We're hard to miss.
I'm always here, mostly. I try not to be late, but Walter called me on it, so sorry, Walter.
Jericho, Kazarian, is that enough? Is that going to change the tempo of this match? That flying forearm?
No, it's totally going to change the tempo.
I think Bobby the Brain Heenan used to call that the flying tortilla. When Tito Santana would do it.
The flying tortilla.
That's what that reminded me of anyways, was Tito Santana.
Yeah.
That flying forearm. A lot of the younger people have no idea what I'm even talking about. Except for it sounds a little racist. Other than that.
Vindicator's letting you know that tempo doesn't matter, Travis.
Tempo. That's too fast of a tempo. So NXT had nothing planned for tonight except for the Shotzi Blackheart Raquel Gonzalez match. Like, that's all they had advertised.
They didn't advertise that first thing happening that they did?
No, that was on the fly.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know if it's really on the fly, but now it looks like McAfee, like the highlights of the four-man teams. So it's their go-home show to their biggest pay-per-view of the year, right? Mm-hmm. And then you got over here, you got the biggest weekday show, maybe in television history for them, for the wrestling, for Dynamite. And NXT's like, it's almost like they just gave up. They're like, just watch AEW tonight. You could tune in during that main event. Holy crap, he almost didn't make it over.
Right?
Whew. Anyways, but yeah, the main events tonight are Shotzi Blackheart, Raquel Gonzalez in a ladder match, Jon Moxley, Kenny Omega. Little lopsided. Now, if Shotzi Blackheart's going to be wearing that white t-shirt, I might be watching that one. I don't know.
Vindicator's like NXT is advertising the era as the modern day entourage. Oh, barf.
Yeah, it's funny how fast you can change a team from being a horrible bad guys to uber baby faces by just making one bad guy. Pat McAfee. They made Pat McAfee this uber bad dude. And then all of a sudden he got this group. They attacked some nicer guys. Killian Dane and little Drake Maverick. And then all of a sudden they come back. The four there. Undisputed Era. As they come back, now they're uber baby faces. Like, oh, I love them. I hated them last week, but I love them this week.
Janelle thinks the reason
Wardlow,
they put the
MJF.
title on Kenny Omega is because Jon Moxley has
MJF's going to throw in the towel. Sammy Guevara. Oh, Sammy Guevara's going to throw in the towel. Oh, I thought he was going to do it on accident.
Is this the next thing? Like, he's gonna look over and be like,
uh-oh, is that enough? 2? Oh, Jericho kicks out.
That was a very piss poor kick out.
I feel like that towel's gonna get involved.
Yes.
Because Sammy keeps flinging it around.
Right? He's gonna accidentally
let
go of it or something. Oh, he threw it back. It's gone out of his hand
okay.
now. It's way back there.
Oh, I see.
He threw it way back there, so.
Ha ha ha! The Judas effect ends that match.
That's right. Ooh, how exciting. Huh. Anyways.
All right, Chris Jericho with the Judas effect.
Anyways, looks like it's okay. Here in a month, YouTube mods are going to get more abilities. Oh, goody. And one of those is IP banning. Oh. Basically, if mod wants to IP ban, they click the option, then the streamer confirms it. Interesting. Power. Do not abuse your power. That's all I have to say about that. Because the more power people get, the more they likely will abuse that said power.
He bans himself. He's like,
yeah. But as the a streamer, you know, you have to verify that that's okay.
Uh-oh, inner circle, fight with each other.
The IP of that person that we want to, you know, ban or whatever, then totally it's like, yeah, that works.
Look at the contention in the inner circle.
He's like, I'm done with this.
Stop this shit!
Stop the shit!
You guys will hug it out! He's yelling at his own guys.
Chris kind of said, oh, I want to watch Shotzi match, but if Omega versus Moxley is on, I'll have to watch that, right? Layla's like, I'm excited for that, Luke. We might get bored, though, once he's gone.
The ultimatum! The ultimate ultimatum for next week.
Ultimatum.
They got 7 days. 7 days to figure this out. If they can't get along in 7 days, they'll break. The whole team will break up forever.
Oh, bummer. Where's his buddy at? Like, because it's just Sammy and what's-his-face. Because Wardlow and Jake are like, yeah, whatever, dude.
Right.
We can fight it out. We'll be fine. But...
You're talking about Ortiz?
Yeah, or...
He's probably hurt.
Santana or whoever. Whichever one.
Look at the Young Bucks with the gold.
Remember when we kicked you right in the face?
It was a horrible interview when you start out that way. You almost lost to a freaking rookie team.
Right?
High Flyers or whatever the hell they're called.
Those people.
The Kites. Top Flight.
Ayla was very excited that the whole Aaron thing might be gone for good, but we might get bored once he's gone, right? Looks like very true, Ayla. And Ayla's like, you know, damn right, Fiend. As the Fiend says, I'm a good Fiend, right? What do I know? He says, and Ayla's like, rub.
Oh, they're going to make fun of their new book. Is he rapping for us?
Who is this person?
I think this is Top Flight. Oh, the Acclaimed.
The Acclaimed? Who the hell are these people?
Max and Anthony. Oh, that's Top Flight. Oh, wait, no, that's that other team, isn't it?
That's that Hybrid 2
Hybrid
garbage.
2. It's such a weird name.
I don't understand this. This is weird.
He's like, I just want to wear a mask all of a sudden for no reason.
He's like,
Nobody else is wearing a mask. Except for one homeboy. Like, if you think you have it, go home.
Right? This Vindicator says, that was a totally waste of a perfectly good towel. Right? I just threw it over there. Fiend's like, what do I know?
Britt Baker sitting there with a needle. That's a weird entrance video. She's like pumping the, you know, the stuff out the end of the needle. Probably Novocaine.
Hopefully. Not wasteful. Jeez.
Yeah, just dripping out the top. It just seems
like
weird.
The Stanford prison experiment. What? I don't abuse it. You did. Vindicators, don't stop it. This is some good shit. Seems like we both did. True. So one more.
Reba!
Rub.
Or Rebel.
We have John Dwyer in the chat. Hey, John, how's it going? Hi, Talitha. We missed you earlier. Yeah,
See?
I was late. As Walter called me out on the rug for it. Jeez, Walter.
Is it me, or is she look kind of homely now? Is it her makeup, maybe?
I don't know. I've always thought she was not good looking, but I just kind of was like, whatever. Thought you knew what you were talking about.
Did he just say, what a bitch?
Probably.
Tony Schiavone just said, what a bitch.
Tony Schiavone, he has a love-hate relationship.
Layla Hirsch.
It's legit, Layla. Hirsch. Yuri's letting us know who all he misses. Oh, yeah.
She's a little compact. She might have midget-itis.
She has dwarfism.
Did you see that last night? Oh, my Lord. Like, if...
I think she is. I think she might be a little person.
That's what I said.
She's so short. And she's like got that weird body shape, like she's not in achondroplasia, but she's like a. Look at Britt's like, oh, look, you're so.
And Britt Baker's tiny. It's the wee nominal one.
It's the wee
Holy shit, this is really happening.
Oh man, Vindicator's like, LOL at Travis crowning his new favorite team, the Kites. Oh shit. Yeah, that's it. You're a repeller. They're wishing some other people could come to our birthday party. No, we all wish all these people could come to our birthday parties. Kris Statlander says this dude from the Acclaim thinks he's 03 Cena. Something, right? You can't rap worth a poo. Vindicator's like, I would rather fight with that thick chain than wear it. Samo says, don't get me started on people's refusal to wear masks. I know they only do it to annoy people. Is it really that? If only the people who wore them would stay 6 feet away, but they don't know how.
People think that masks actually do stuff. Other than, like, stop the spittle, which is good, right? But it doesn't stop you from getting it.
No, it does not.
If you're on top of somebody else. Like, you still have to social distance. They think that, hey, I've got a mask on, I can do what I want.
Yeah, that's my problem with
that
masked
is the...
people. And that's my bitch for the day. Kris Statlander is like, it's Brittany, bitch. Britt Baker, baby. Yuri says he can't wait to see WWE superstars wear the wrestling gear. Wish they, when they come to Pittsburgh, right? Can wear some wrestling gear in Pittsburgh. Cool beans.
They are planning on traveling normal like they used to the day after WrestleMania. So it'll be April.
Yeah.
They're planning on traveling again.
Ah. Over on NXT, it looks like we have Cameron Grimes versus...
The guy.
That guy?
I've got nothing because I have no idea who this dude is.
Who's the guy?
I think he just lost.
So Cameron Grimes is like, I'm so good I can beat a guy. We don't know who he is, but he beat him.
They ran out of talent.
He's like his skinny double without an extra beard. Where's what's-his-face?
Oh, I'm sure he'll pull up.
He needs to come out.
Look,
he's got his strap out there.
Oh, he's going to just start strapping this guy.
He's like, I can totally use a strap too on somebody. Oh my god, what a sicko face.
You know, I don't know if he grew up watching, but or maybe he's related to Michael P.S. Hayes, but that's exactly who he reminds me of. Like a mixture of Michael P.S. Hayes and Jimmy Garvin, like the Freebirds.
Oh, yeah.
Cameron he just looks like him.
Oh.
That's what they looked like. See if I can find a picture of Jimmy Garvin real quick.
They just look like that. They just look like a bunch of wackos. Their long hair and hairy bodies and beards. They look unkempt. Vince like Britt, Chelsea Green, Baker is highly overrated. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. He just doesn't have the perm.
See, and there's Michael P.S. Hayes.
Yeah.
See? That's what I was talking about. Like, and there's Ronnie Garvin. That's his brother, but that's the Garvin brother.
Oh, that's funny.
But you see it?
Yeah, little, yeah.
And they literally they walk like he does, like with the chest out and the kind of the weird strut.
Yeah, not surprising.
I'm wondering if he's not related.
Okay, that's cool. No big deal. Is it though? I bet it's a big deal.
See, look at him strut.
What's his face is right behind him with his weird Medusa
His name is Dexter.
Crawl.
He kills people.
His Medusa crawl.
Oh, it's wrapped around his leg.
Yeah, he tripped him.
He didn't mean to.
Kris Statlander says Britt Baker is future women's champ. Is she?
I could see it happening at some point, but at the same time, I could see it also not happening. So we'll have to see. I wonder if she's still with Cole over on NXT.
Something wrong with my eye.
You got two of them. Just use the other one.
Sorry.
Just kidding. Why are you crying?
Well, give me something to cry about. No, I'm just kidding. Looks like me and Dalitha are never early nor late. We always arrive precisely when we mean to. That's a good one. There you go. That's it. That's the one. Vindicator's like, Travis, your boy Grimes brought out the straps tonight.
He did, and they got used on him.
And then they got used on him. That's nice.
Because of Dexter.
Kris is hoping for Britt to win.
Doesn't he almost have to win
legit.
at War Games? Doesn't he have to beat Dexter?
Yeah.
For that to work?
I think that's how it goes, maybe.
Because Dexter's just dominated him the whole time. I think he has to come out on top.
The Fiend is signing off for tonight. All right, The Fiend. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, man. Have a great rest of your night. And Vince telling him, tell Abigail Bliss I said hi.
So she was adopted by Americans and she became an American. But Leah is not born in America.
Who isn't?
Leah or Layla.
Layla Hirsch. Oh. She needs to wear different pants. Her pants are stupid. I don't like them. Yuri Butler, are you two swearing at me? Yes or no?
No.
No?
I don't swear very often.
Even if he does, he's not swearing at anybody. He's just swearing.
I don't know the last time I actually swore at another human being. I bet you it was 20 years ago. That's a long time ago.
You swore at somebody?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I bet you've sworn at somebody.
At somebody? Like
yes.
You're a blah, blah, blah?
Probably.
In the last 20 years? I don't think so.
I'm not around you 24/7 every second of the day.
So you just think I'm sitting around.
Just randomly swear at somebody? I'm sure you probably have. Simo says Grimes is going to get whipped to the moon with that strap.
I think he's going to get his ass kicked, but I would like to see him win. Although I like Lumas.
Old Dexter. Britt's all sporting her Steelers attire tonight, it looks like.
Undefeated Steelers.
She must be a very big fan.
Are they still undefeated? They
that I know of, they are.
Well, yeah, but another weekend had just went by.
I'm pretty sure Tyler was showing something that they are still undefeated. As Chris Akane says, it's Reba, not Rebel, right? Reba.
It's Reba.
Vindicator says, so Britt is wrestling a thicker version of Casey Catanzaro. I'm surprised Dalitha isn't thrilled by these shocking developments. Why?
I think this girl might be a little bit shorter.
I think that
this lady should be on.
I'm pretty sure that Britt is wrestling a little person.
Yeah, she's wrestling a Hornswoggle type.
A little person. I'm sure she's probably in the stature of little people.
She's a little person like
she's under
the little
4'11"
on that one show of LA. Little People of LA.
Little people, yeah.
Orange County.
Little women of wherever. I'm pretty sure she's a little person. She's got to be under 4'11" to be a little person. I'm pretty sure she is.
Well, the ropes are 4 feet.
Yeah.
That'll give you a little indication.
Like, she's going to stand up here in a second. Oh, she's getting up on the ropes, though. She might barely be, but I'm pretty sure she's probably a little person. Anyways, Ayla, how's life going at the new abode
resident
for right now? The new residence for the moment. How's it going over there? You doing okay? The hands of Dr. Britt Baker.
All right. Oh, snap neck breaker.
Britt Baker's finally getting her roll on here like she's supposed to. At least she's giving the new person a good...
stick it in her mouth. Stick it in her mouth.
She has to put a glove on.
No, she doesn't.
Oh, she doesn't?
Oh!
Usually she has
Wait,
been.
how's she tapping? Like, the referee just waited for her to put her hand in her mouth. Look at this! Thunder Rosa attacks Britt Baker from behind!
Poor legit. She's like, I can't get the hell out of here. Get me out of here.
Britt Baker gets on top, pounding Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa wrestling
Don't
back.
break her nose. She's had
What's
nose
around her,
surgeries.
like, lower back? Is that like her top, maybe? She's got like a red strap.
Vindicator's like, little people have smaller arms than this lady. She is just normal pint-sized Titan. No, you don't know the little people stuff then. They're actually different forms of dwarfism. And one of the main ones that you normally see is called achondroplasia, which is that they have big heads and they have like littler arms and legs. But they actually have dwarfism where they're just tiny people. Like they're just shorter than a normal person, but their arms and leg ratios are normal to their stature.
Hirsch just freaking backdropped Layla or Reba. Like the pretty blonde girl that was on that Orange County one.
Yep. She has just a different type of dwarfism where she looks just like a little tiny person. But she has a form of dwarfism. But yeah, everything is proportionate. She's just small. She was really pretty, too.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy.
The
she
one
was
on
actually
LA?
Really pretty. Yeah.
Or Orange County, whatever.
The
somewhere
LA
around there, yeah.
It was the one in California. But yeah, she was really pretty.
She wasn't as angry as some of the other ones.
No, she wasn't. No,
Remember Britney? They had the Britney Spears one.
Oh my god. Yeah.
So anyways,
she was so
after watching
angry.
that show last night that we watched.
Oh yeah,
I didn't watch. I ended up going to bed, but
right.
I was watching that, and that part came on, and then I found it and sent it to you. After watching that, I started Googling in that. It's a thing.
Little person throwing?
Renting. You can rent them.
Oh my god. Do they prefer to be called little people, or do they call it
I think
midget tossing?
Well, they call it whatever you want. But they were taking. So there was this guy. He was a little Randy Savage, little Macho Man Randy Savage.
That's awesome.
And he was performing at a party.
That's freaking awesome.
And he was Randy Savage, so he's all flexing and everything. And he's all like grinding on women and stuff. But anyways, they took him out back, and they had a wall that was Velcro, and they were throwing him up against it. And he would just stick like a fly on a windshield. There's Darby Allin.
I mean, as long as they sign consent forms and they don't get injured or something, that's pretty cool.
What?
I mean, the thing
that
of
was
it
on
is,
the show last night.
It's like
if you treat them like
they wanna be
merchandise
treated
and
like
not
real
people.
Don't treat them like real. It's like, seriously, they have names, people. It's like, well, I don't know their name.
Darby Allin, Cody Rhodes teaming up tonight.
Let's see. Pat Patterson died. LOL. Bleh. Why is it laughing and then you give a bleh about it? Pat Patterson died. That's pretty sad.
You don't want to see people die.
He was 79 years old.
Pretty young for today's standards.
Right? Vindicator says, I live being educated by Professor Dalitha. My noggin grows with knowledge, then I forget in 25 minutes. That's fine.
It's repetition. You got to watch it again and again and again.
Janelle says, what's your favorite Christmas songs to listen to? Oh, Travis's favorite questions. What's his favorite Christmas song? What is it, Travis?
Oh, Holy Night.
By who?
I like the Celine Dion version. But the Peter Como version's really good.
There you go. Now you know what his favorite one is.
But I like all the generic ones too. Rudolph and Frosty the Snowman and Jingle Bells, and I like the one with the girl and the boy. Baby, it's cold outside. That's
the old version, not anything that they've changed it to, because that's stupid.
They've changed it.
Oh, they've tried because it's sexist and
how is it
wrong.
sexist?
Oh,
she sings too. Is it because she sings after he does?
I have no idea why they considered it. They tried to ban it from like radio stations and places. Like, you people are so dumb. Like, get over yourselves. Seriously, go find something else to do. You know what? Why don't you complain about your own asshole?
Do you realize that you have to be offended every day? If you're not offended every day, you don't meet your quota.
I guess not. Just that. I'm offended by the offended. Simone says they're vertically challenged is the PC term I've heard. And I've heard that they actually like to be just called little people.
Yeah, they have their own TV shows.
But in all reality, dwarfism is their what's genetically wrong with him. I guess you could say that's a scientific term.
Yeah, they probably don't like midget.
But they say it's offensive because it has derogatory terms related to it.
Everything's turned derogatory.
But it's like, you know what? I don't care.
Words just point. It all means the same thing. If you're a midget, a little person, or height impaired, it all means that you're little.
Right? It all means that you're under a certain stature.
It all points at the same thing. Whatever descriptive word you want to say.
Right. Vindicator's like McAfee Invasion. Is it worse than Retribution? ? Not quite, I guess.
No, they're actually good.
There are some people that hate them, so.
Pete Dunne's a superstar.
Especially Pat McAfee. A lot of people don't like him at all. Like, they hate him. Vindicator's like, I despise all Christmas songs, but I don't like Jingle Bells. I mean, I do like Jingle Bells.
It's a big jingle bell time, it's a sweet time to
That's
go
the
ride
Jingle Bell
in a
rock.
horse. Oh, well, that's good too. Jingle bell, jingle on me. Woo! That guy just won. I don't know
guy.
either one of those two guys over on NXT.
Isn't that Atlas or whatever?
Oh. Yeah, I think it is. I don't know.
I think he's Atlas. With his A. I don't know. She's going to yak at him, so maybe he'll say something about who. She's like, oh, so, sir, let me ask you a question.
She looks like a poor person's Gwen Stefani.
She's like, don't you like my red leather pants? Please tell me how much you like my pants. Oh,
I'm too busy holding up the world. You can tell my arms, they're so big. And I'm really tired right now because the world's really heavy.
Yeah, pretty sure that's Atlas. He has an A on his pants, so I'm just guessing that that's who it is. I don't know who the other guy was, though.
I've seen him before, but I have no idea who he is either. I think he's that cruiserweight that's like really strong, like he's the best or whatever, the genetic freak. He calls himself really strong or something. Oh.
I don't remember his name.
Yeah, I can't remember either. Don't speak. I know what you're saying, so please stop explaining. Don't tell me 'cause it hurts.
Well, he can't because she asked him a question, so he has to. Looks like we got Mr. What's-His-Face back over there. Mr. Barrett.
Bad news.
Mr. Barrett.
Shit. I gotta watch that pay-per-view Sunday. Guess what I'll be doing all freaking Sunday night? I've got some bad news.
Yay, can't wait.
3 hours of bad news.
Vindicator's like, almost all WWE interview ladies look exactly the same. Blonde and, well, blonde. I blame Vince. Actually, the two over on
SmackDown
and Raw are not. Toasty Marshmallow is not blonde, and neither is Charlie.
Charlie Caruso. Both of them are beautiful
And they're
brunettes.
very pretty girls, and they're not blonde.
I don't even know the blonde ones' names, to be honest.
But they do have some blondes, and all the blondes. If you're just talking about the blondes, those all look kind of the same.
Maybe they
might
are
be the same girl.
Maybe they are the same girl, and they just wear different things. Like the one girl that did her hair weird the other day.
It looks stupid.
And now tonight she's dressed as Gwen Stefani.
It might not be the same one. I think the other girl's hair was shorter.
It's funnier if they're all the same. It's different wigs.
Vince like, McAfee is just like Rob Gronkowski. Is he? Did he go back to football because his bestie asked him to?
Look at this
Come
chop
be on
fest.
the losing team, please, with me. I'm
Absolute
going to act
Ricky
like a
Stark.
douchebag.
Cody Rhodes. Get Will Hobbs in there. We haven't seen Hobbs yet.
There he is. He's right there.
I
With his
see
weird
him.
mouth face.
Not in the match yet.
He has weird mouth face.
Darby Allin coming in.
I don't like how he like makes his mouth. William Hobbs, when he stands there all weird and he makes that weird snarl face. It's like, dude. It's like.
Maybe like the junkyard dog.
It's like, please don't.
Darby just got decapitated. And by the way, that's completely legal because this is a tag team match.
Those bastards. How dare they?
Oh, Lord.
Another one? Oh, is that the same one? No, that's another one. He did it again.
What are we talking about?
He did it twice. Right?
Throw him into the rails? Or
No, he hit him twice.
Yeah.
Is what I said. He did that twice. Like, I looked down and it happened again, so I thought it was a replay, but I was like, no, that's in a different spot. He did it twice. His numbers are amazing.
He can bench 475.
It was like, you can decapitate people in wrestling. That's what they call it, a decapitation.
It's when you close on them really hard and their neck comes dislocated. Decapitation.
Why on earth would you go out there and be like, look at my physique and do push-ups while you're doing a wrestling?
Cody does it all the time.
But I think William Hobbs did it to like...
Well, he's so powerful, he's got to burn off some of that energy.
I think he did it to like put it in his face or something.
Like his pecker?
No. No, like, well, I can do it too. Whatever you can do, I can do better.
Oh, yeah,
kind
absolutely.
of thing. Like, I can show off too. But his
Darby
gut
Allin
hangs out more, and I'm not sure if it's because he's very muscular out there or if he just has a gut.
He's got both. He's just a big, strong dude.
So when he was doing them, his gut was like down there, so it's kind of creepy looking. It's just like, dude.
That dude is an athlete, though. Notice
like
the lengthy arms, but thick.
Yeah.
That's a special athlete. That's Brock Lesnar style.
I don't like his onesie. I don't like it when they wear those. It's creepy to me.
Nobody likes those.
Vindicator's like, well, Kayla and Charlie are sort of easy to forget. Are they, though? Really, Vindicator?
Yeah. Toasty marshmallow.
But yeah, they are pretty and less nosy than the Blonde Brigade. No. Nosy. It was like, I feel like that's still murder. Well, murders do happen in wrestling. For one, Rey Mysterio did kill a guy with his wrestling move.
And the 619, he kicked him right in the throat, and the guy died right there on the ropes.
He did. He died. He's dead. Dead.
Nobody knew he was dying.
They're like, why is he all weird? Like, are you okay?
They're like, are you supposed to move? So Mysterio's all like kind of pushing on his back. The video's out now.
Oh, I bet he felt so bad.
And then they realized that he's not breathing, so then they tried to rush him to the hospital, and he died. So
they're like, oops, we crushed her throat. You're supposed to put your stuff up. It was like, do you not like blondes, Vin? And Vin's like, I like redheads more. Oh, he's one of those. He likes
human?
Scary ass redheads.
They're terrifying.
He's like, I like the ones that yell. A lot. I like it when they start on fire.
I'm from a family of them.
Run away! She's like, I like the gingers. They have no souls.
Sometimes they just spontaneously combust.
Sometimes.
Will Hobbs, look at the muscle.
How could you not have muscle when you're running Darby Allin around? Come on now. Ayla could probably take him on.
Darby?
Yeah. With her man arms.
Oh, God. She does not have man arms.
That's her running joke in the chat. Hello. Ayla's like, didn't a wrestler die when he fell like 100-ish feet or something? Yes.
Yep. That was Owen Hart.
Yeah, he, conspiracy theories out there, it was sabotaged.
It was just lackluster equipment. It was like a local carnival.
The problem of it is he did it all the time.
Right, but they had high-priced guys that would do it, and then Vince fired that guy, and then hired a local carnival guy. His equipment wasn't made for that kind of weight.
Mm-hmm.
And the potential energy that's created when you're 100 feet off the ground.
It was like, fact, redheads are insane. Some are pretty, though.
He just gave him an overhead ear throw. He just tossed the dude by his ears.
Vindicator's like, oh, so like blue hair babes like Sasha and Mia Yim. Nah, just kidding. I'm reckoning they're delete that. Whatever. You probably are a Mia Yim fan. I'm never saying that Mia Yim isn't pretty.
Mia Yim's got really pretty
facial
eyes.
Features.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with her facial features. I just don't like her as a wrestler. And she talks stupid.
There's the tag. Here comes Cody.
Yeah.
Oh,
right in the face.
One-legged drop kick.
Kick to the face.
It took Hobbs out, but he only hit him with one foot. You better hurry and take it home.
Anytime I see those wrestlers with blue hair, all I think about is that commercial.
His hair's blue. Blue.
We all see it. We all see it.
What the hell's Taz doing? Darby. That is not Darby. That's absolute Ricky Stark. He just said Darby was scratching his eyes.
Yeah. That's some Ricky
Tony
Stark
Schiavone.
right there.
Absolute Ricky Stark.
Yeah, that guy.
Uh-oh.
Even with the eye raking.
Oh, he went for the crossroads. Smack.
I just don't understand why he fell. It's weird.
You do that on purpose. And then you smack him in the face. There's the tag. Darby Allin's going to come in. There's the Bulldog. Or a cutter, I guess. A Cody cutter. Hobbs is out. Here goes Darby.
Do it.
The coffin drop. That's it.
That's
1,
fine.
2. His shoulder's not even down.
That shouldn't have been
The referee not paying attention. His shoulder wasn't even down.
Yeah, how is that even
Watch that in a replay.
I don't like that.
His shoulder was like a foot off the ground.
It was. Like, this, that much. Like, that, it was like that.
And it wasn't like the referee wasn't in position. He was right there. There's Hobbs. Attacks Darby.
Of course he does. He's like, brr. It was like, I had red hair once.
Iron Anderson? What's Iron Anderson doing?
Black it went ASAP. Be careful of Iron. He's old. He's an old man out there trying to do stuff. How's Taz out there? I thought they said he couldn't be out there anymore.
Just yesterday. Or last week.
Oh.
God, was that a week ago already?
Yes.
Literally felt like it was yesterday. Dustin Rhodes, the natural. Seriously. What is Hobbs, a pussy or something? Iron, roll out of the ring. It's weird that you're still in there. Look at this.
I can't get out.
Brian Cage.
Brian Cage is like, I'm going to take you on, Dusty.
Well, the strength that he has is second to none.
Yeah, he's going to hurt him.
Was that the F-13?
I don't know what that is.
Look at this group. What a hell of a group here.
It's good to see the referees are Johnny on the spot with their shit. They're like, so should we break this up, guys? Come on, I need you to stop doing this.
Cody's fighting back.
But the problem of it is he didn't really get counted out anyways because his shoulder wasn't even down.
McAfee has been over there talking this whole time.
Oh my God.
Hopefully he has a lot to say. If anybody's watching NXT, sum up what he just said in 3 words.
Right?
Just kidding. 1 sentence.
I am stupid. I got it. Yay. I summed it up. Oh, just kidding.
What's happening here? The lights just went out.
Somebody's stuff. Winter.
Winter
Lights.
comes.
Trees. Lots of headbanging music happening.
Is that what that
Everybody
is?
throw your neck out.
I don't think you could headbang to that. Sting!
Sting!
It's Sting!
Fucking Sting! Everybody wanted to see him.
Sting is
He's
showing
out
up!
there. There he is.
There he
It's
is!
Sting!
The
It's
Stinger!
Sting!
Sting! Oh!
18 years. There you go, Ben. Now you got somebody else swindling
18
a
years
paycheck.
ago.
That's funny.
The crazy year has just gone insane.
Wow.
Well, you can't wrestle, obviously.
Well, of course not. But he can bring a bat and beat somebody, I guess.
What the hell are they dropping?
Snow?
I know, but what is it?
Fake snow?
I guess. Like, are they
It could be real snow, I guess. It could be like one of those snow machine things
in
that
Jacksonville?
Makes
Both of those two are high risk. God, they're about the same age. First time in 18 years Sting is on TNT.
Wow.
It looks like he's already got his own merch. So him and the Ultimate Warrior trained together. They're like best friends.
Wow.
Like, to give you an example of age.
He's an old ass man. He might be older than Iron. No, I'm just kidding.
No, he's not older than Arn.
Ooh. Darby have to face somebody who has his whole face painted, not just half of it.
We don't know which side he's going to be on. Is he going to be a face? Is he going to be a heel? Is he going to hang out in the rafters? Is that what Darby Allin was hinting at when he hung out in the rafters? That this was going to happen?
I don't know, but everybody was hoping it would happen, and it happened. Travis is very excited right now.
It's Sting.
I don't know. I'm just going with the excitement. That guy's like, I'm not wearing my fucking mask. I'm just gonna be like maskless.
There it is.
Oh!
Oh, he did it again.
All those people out there as fans are like, oh my god, I'm so glad I came tonight.
The Stinger. That's front page news.
There you go.
Is that going to change ratings? Are they going to hit 1 million now? Are people hearing about it? Are people getting phone calls at home?
Are they in the Twitter sphere? Is it out there? Is it out there? Does everybody know? Did anybody know there was going to be a big surprise tonight? That's cool. They kept it a big fat secret and didn't tell anybody. That's pretty good.
They kept that under wraps.
Right? Indicators like redheads are mostly fiery, with just the right balance of modesty and lunacy, with the perfect amount of aggression. Whatever, they're crazy. They will literally kill you.
He's obviously never dated any.
I don't think he's ever dated a real redhead.
He's just seen them, and they're pretty. Like,
right?
Oh, that's pretty.
Indicators like Cage and Hobbs repping the Halloween colors, right? And Ayla's like, those are Shire people, you know, like hobbits, maybe even elves and not real women, right? Right, Ayla? Indicator's like, I don't care what McAfee has to say, but I do care about Sting. Sting makes swindling look cool.
Fact.
Chris Lacan is like, Sting should have took the bat from Jericho. Sting and Darby. Yeah, it's Sting. Anybody out there really care? Anybody?
Y'all care. Everybody cares if you're a wrestling fan. It's Sting.
Well, not very many people in our chat were like, oh my god, it's Sting. I think it's just Chris. He's like, Sting. Then here's like, still too bad Sting never got to Bottle Taker. That would be get the ultimate pop.
They could do it now with the TV. Like, record it. We got stunt cables and shit on them.
Right?
They're like marionettes out there.
Make everything CGI.
They fly in like this, like. Taker
Flying
flies
dragon.
backwards.
Flying dragon, whatever that movie is.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yeah, that one.
And the camera goes all the way around like the Matrix. Like. Make it happen, Vince. You gotta wait another few years now.
Simone's like, Sting and AEW, it's getting a meh from me. I think you'd have to be a huge Sting fan in order for it to bring any excitement.
It's hard to have Sting fans when he hasn't wrestled on TNT in 18 years.
Right?
It's not like he all of a sudden joined WWE. He went to Impact, and he had some feuds there through the single digits. I don't know what those are called. The ones.
The 2000s.
Yeah.
We're in the 20s now.
That's terrifying.
We have Tommy T in the chat. Hey, Tommy says,
Tommy
I have
T.
a question. What team do you think grizzled young veterans are facing?
No idea. But what I do know is Sting is back on AEW TV. TNT. We gotta see Sting.
Luke's like, I like Sting, but I love how so many people are happy with Sting in AEW, but anytime a legend now appears on WWE, they say WWE is just using legends for money, which is what AEW is using. Okay, so Luke, Vindicator has been saying that the whole time, by the way.
Swindling
AEW
paychecks.
literally is just using legends.
Look what they're doing over here.
Paychecks.
Look, she's training.
She's training? Good for her. They're both training.
Are they in the same bathtub?
No, they're in different ones. She's in one that she can lay down in, and he's in one where he has to, like, put his head down.
Hell yeah.
I guess she needed a new look.
Sting has been signed to a multi-year contract.
Ooh, so he's going to make multiple appearances.
A multi-year contract for Sting. Tony Khan has just announced that Sting has been signed to a multi-year contract. So he's going to go well into his 70s. Just kidding. I have no idea how old he is.
Nice. Oh, whoever is getting them beat up is not happy with them. It's some woman, by the way, that's up there on the thing or whatever that's like having them beat. NXT,
it's the queen.
I guess.
The Empress.
So these guys are called Everrise. James Drake is coming out next. James Drake. The Grizzled Young Veterans. That's who they are. Okay. That's who. Oh, I didn't know that's what those guys were. That's who they're talking about on the NXT peeps. I'm like,
going up against Everrise.
They're going against Everrise, whoever they are. Oh, maybe not. They're getting beat up by the...
Danny Lorcan and Danny Burch. Lorcan and Burch.
Those guys?
Is that who that is? No, that's Imperium.
Imperium.
This is Imperium.
The Emporium.
Why does everybody
people.
look the same?
It's the Emporium people. It's the Emporiums. They don't mean anything.
NXT needs to get different people. Like, not all the same people. They all look the same.
They're all like clones. They're like, we just clone our people. Adrian's like, no fucking way. That just happened. Vince, suck it. Icon said, match that need to happen. Sting versus Darby. Vindicator's like, so Travis, who was a better tactical wrestler, Sting or Bret Hart?
Bret Hart.
Looks like, I think another personality just showed itself. I don't know about that. Adrian? Nah.
Yeah, Bret Hart is the better tactician for sure. Adrian's
like, no damn way that just happened. Looks like I'm not talking about Ben. Tommy T's
Abaddon next week.
Promo on NXT. Yeah. She's gross.
You don't find her attractive?
Talking about fan Twitters.
You don't find her attractive?
You find her attractive?
I figured she looks like she got thrown into a wood chipper and somebody pulled her out by her feet.
Looks like I'm talking about fan Twitters. Oh.
Zombie cosplay. I do cosplay sometime.
It was like, hey Luke, I can't see fan Twitter's comments, so it's an old account I have blocked. And Tommy T says, ow, it's Jobber Team Everrise. Looks like, multi-year is probably a code word for 2 years. Right?
Exactly, yeah.
Looks like Eli, I mean, tons of people on Twitter. Ah, yes. Medicaire's multiple years of swindling will be a permanent mark on Sting's resume, but he is suave enough to handle it, just no slowing down the Stinger.
Is he going to hang out in the bleachers? Is he actually going to wrestle? Is he just going to be a face? Is it going to be like Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, those guys?
Just going to come down and beat people with a bat?
Next week's show's already getting stacked, too.
It was like, oh, well, that's why I can't see it right.
Sting speaks next week.
The person you might be able is Adrian Andrade. Maybe that's the person you're talking about, Ayla. Vindicator's like, so Travis likes the sharpshooter more than Scorpion Deathlock.
No. Not even close. Not even in this. No. Not even close.
We're not talking about
just
moves.
Because he's a better wrestler doesn't mean he's a better performer. And Sting is the better performer.
There you go. Being a tactical wrestler doesn't mean that...
Just like Chad Gable's a better wrestler than freaking Drew McIntyre. But I'm not going to watch Drew McIntyre or any less than I would Gable, you know?
Right.
I'd way rather watch McIntyre than Gable.
All right. Samo says, well, we know AEW won't sign Hogan as he and his ex-wife are banned for life from there.
Yeah, they do some weird stuff over there already.
On AEW?
Yeah.
Why are they banned?
I can't even remember what the get-up was about. It wasn't too long ago. There was like an outrage about something, and then Hogan and his wife said something. Race or gays or something. I can't remember what it was about.
Oh.
It was something that was kind of a big deal.
So Adrian, yeah, he's like signed to AEW basically.
Yes, for 2 years.
Yeah.
Which means that he can wrestle anywhere he wants. Because they share their talent.
Right. Looks like that's who I was talking about Andrade. Yeah, I don't think that that's who you guys think it is. It was like every time someone mentions multiple personalities or something, I immediately think of Double A, right? Vindicator's like, Moxley is a good tactical wrestler too, right? He is good at bitch slapping and all.
Yeah, he's pretty good, and he's also really hardcore. And a lot of fans like that hardcore. And so he just makes it work.
He don't give a shit.
I know a lot of people were worried that they were just going to use him as a hardcore type wrestler. And especially after he had that match last year with Omega. Remember that pay-per-view at the, not Fight for the Fallen, but the one we just watched, Full Gear.
Yeah. Yes.
And it's been a year, and he hasn't had that many matches, and not all of them have been hardcore. He's had a couple, like 2, right?
I think so.
With Eddie Kingston and another one in there somewhere. But a lot of those were just matches. Like the MJF one was just a match. And they use him just sparingly enough. You notice that he's not there every week doing shit.
Not doing matches, but he is on there
Quite
promoing and talking and stuff like that, which is great. I mean, that's what you kind of want to see, right?
Announcing pregnancies.
Looks like Hogan and his wife made public anti-gay and anti-Semitism comments about some of AEW's wrestlers and some of WWE. So AEW said stay the F out.
Yeah, I thought it was something like that. I just couldn't remember what it was. It was kind of a bigger deal at the time.
And we see how much I care about it. I don't know what's going on, and nor do I care. Vindicators like Moxley is kind of a Steve Austin wannabe.
Who?
Moxley is kind of a Steve Austin wannabe.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd go that far. He still has his hair. Just kidding.
As
it is. He is losing it.
Yeah. Now Steve is swindling checks with his awesome podcast. Tommy T says, I have a question. Who's your favorite hardcore champion from when WWF had hardcore championship?
Crash Holly, probably. Rob Van Dam, I think, had it for a while. Either of those two. I liked both of those guys. The Hollies.
And Luke had put anti-gang, but he meant anti-gay. But now Vindicator's like, I'm only anti-gang when it comes to retribution. Anyways, and we have Larry S. Sanders in the chat. Hey, Larry! How's it going, man? How was your holiday? Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
Are you looking forward to Christmas?
How's things going for you? You've been busy?
Did you see Sting here tonight?
On AEW.
AEW, Sting made an appearance.
He's swindling some paychecks. Good for him. Guy jumped over a bowl. That was crazy.
I have that on my phone marked.
To watch it?
Yeah.
Oh. Nice. When's it coming? January?
January 7th.
Nice.
It'll be in 2021.
I wonder if it's on the thing where you can like search
the number one topic in the entire world right now. Sting.
I bet.
On Twitter.
Don Callis. Impact Wrestling
There's Don Callis.
Vice President.
He's one of those guys that tell what's happening in wrestling.
Looks like I'm anti-gang against gangs of stupid people. Yeah. I'm against that too. But it just happens. Especially all the offended people. They're part of the stupid people. Dun, da, da,
gangs.
Da, da.
My daughter got all B's, and I was like, I'd like to see improvement, but she's not in a gang, so there's that. That's what I told her mom. I was like, well, she's not in a gang, so there's that. That's what I told Kim this morning.
I'm sure she was impressed. She was probably like, what? Right?
She got all B's. She's like, no, she didn't. She got 3 C's. And I was like, well, she told me she got all B's. And she's like, oh, she did. I just didn't refresh the page. And then, anyways. And I was like, well, I'd like to see some improvement, but she's not in a gang, so there's that.
That's funny. Looks like that's false. LOL. Sting isn't even in top 5 trending. I'm looking at Twitter right now. Oh, that's a bummer. Anyways, Walter's out for the night. He says, okay, bye, guys. Sting now on AEW. See you Friday for SmackDown. All right, Walter. Well, you have a good rest of your week, bud.
It is time for the main event.
The main event is happening, supposedly out there. But you be good. Take care, Walter.
Did you see where he's from?
Who?
Omega.
No.
He said something like 1,200 miles northwest of Carolina. What the hell is that? the middle of the United States, like Oklahoma or somewhere. I don't know anywhere.
West.
Yeah, basically up this way somewhere.
He's in this area of the country. He's from North Dakota.
All right, did you hear that? They have an extension for this. They said if this match goes over, they are going to stay with it.
Ah.
So it looks like AEW might get their first extension into that third hour.
Interesting. All right.
Because this match is huge. This is a Lakers-Celtics Game 7.
I guess instead of being against the Ever-Rise, it's against Imperium dudes, by the way. The gang people over there, whatever their names are.
The grizzled young vets.
Yeah, the grizzled gang people. Walter's leaving. Vindicator said that would be an Aaron gang, right? And Juggernaut's in the chat. Stinger. Larry says, I'm doing great. Just been busy with work and the Discord server. Had a great Thanksgiving holiday and spent time finally with some of my cousins. Well, that's fantastic, Larry. Glad everybody had some time to spend and everybody was safe, and that sounds fun. Discord server, huh? That sounds exciting.
Is that for your game?
Is that for your Dungeons and Dragons, the D&D?
D&D.
Tommy T says, who do you think Shotzi's team's last member is going to be?
I have no idea.
Big surprise. I don't think anybody really knows.
Charlotte Flair. I don't know.
Vindicator's like, maybe Sting will show up on SmackDown and then he will trend at number 1. Looks like Sting is now number 4. Dragon Ball Super Legends is number 1. Eminem is number 2. And Patrick Mahomes is 3. Well, at least he got up there in the top 5.
Why is Eminem in the top? Is he in the news? Is he doing more gay bashing?
Who?
Eminem.
Oh, yeah. Why is Eminem at number 2? What'd he do? He released a new album or something? That's funny. Gay bashing, and they're like, oh, he's so great. He's a rapper, so it's okay. Hulk Hogan does this. Like, you bastard! We all hate you! Like, what? Simone's like, Shotzi's last member is EO. You think?
Yeah, probably. That's who I would guess, too.
As Vindicator says, I'd forgotten about Marshall Mathers. Who wouldn't?
I have not heard a new Eminem song. Well, I guess I heard that one where he raps really fast because McKenna made me listen to it. Mm-hmm. But since like 2003.
Oh.
Somewhere around there. But I guess he's come out with quite a few albums in between.
Yeah. That's what I've heard.
Just swindling paychecks still.
Swindling.
God, he's got to be 50. Who wants to hear a 50-year-old rapper? Like, honestly, like, tell me about your gang life there, Eminem.
Yeah. What kind of gang life do you have? Well, I don't wear diapers.
Tell me how rough it is being rich.
Being an old rich man. Larry's like, yes, the Discord server is for D&D. I have 75 players on it. Wow, that's awesome, Larry. Congratulations.
That is sick.
Vindicator says, I would love to see Ever-Rise versus the Kites of Top Flight, Steel Cage, Bull Rope Strap match.
Dear Lord.
Jesus. It's like, I want them all to die.
A scaffold match from the 80s.
Looks like he advertised his new diss track about Machine Gun Kelly for the 4th time.
Again? Like he did another.
God,
those guys still going back and forth?
Jesus Christ. They're like, well, it brings in a lot of stuff, so we're going to do it.
Those guys probably sit in the studio together and write these songs about each other.
Like, dude,
like, hey, say this,
you should totally say this about me. That's
this is hilarious.
Looks like, and Eminem is 47. Yeah, he's an old ass man.
Never mind, he's still cool then. That's old as shit. For a rapper.
He's under 50, so it's cool. Vindicator's like, Marshall did have to walk 8 miles to work one day, or whatever his movie was about. 8 Mile?
8 Mile.
That's nothing to do with walking.
It was about freestyle rapping in the day in Detroit. It was a rough time.
It was a rough time for him.
What was his name? Mikhail Pfeiffer or whatever? The other guy that he rapped against, or was his drug dealer or whatever?
I don't know. Kris Statlander says the main event is
Brittany Murphy was in there.
Mox versus Omega.
Before she killed herself.
Yeah. She was in that movie. I've only seen little parts of that movie.
I've only seen her in 2 things. That and Clueless. Yeah. I didn't even know. Like, I guess she was, like, super famous, but I was like, what did she do to be famous? She was in Clueless. She was, like, the, like, weird-looking one. Kind of dumpy a little bit, but not really.
Larry's telling you, Travis, the NWA is back on YouTube.
Oh, is it?
Well, that's cool that they're back.
I'm glad that they are back. I know they were doing, they were trying to get back, and they would send me emails. Not just me, but other people, too.
You were on their email list.
And they were like, would you support this, or would you buy this, you know? Because they're trying to get sponsors. Mm-hmm. So when they're on there, that they know that their products are going to get seen.
Right.
Look at that. Imperium takes out all three.
Like, sure, we'll sponsor you on our WrestlingGab station.
I'll bring it up. Can I just play it? That's what people are going to ask me anyways. Can I see it?
Can I see it? It's on YouTube. Watch it yourself.
Can I just set up a mirror right here?
Chris says Sting is back. Yeah. Looks like Kelly took shots at Eminem's daughter's past week on an awards show, called her a slut, and said she probably slobs her dad's knob at night. Shady went nuts on Twitter.
He's got a Twitter feud, like a real man.
Your daughter's
only
a
real
sausage wallet.
Only a real man fight on Twitter, you know, like.
Let's have a Twitter fight. Oh my gosh. You know what? Now we're gonna have a rap battle. Ugh. Like, what's he gonna do? Talk about his mom?
What was her name? The little girl.
Isn't his wife's name like Haley or something?
No, Haley's the kid.
Haley's the kid. Oh, okay.
And then Kim is the wife.
That tells you a lot. I'm just kidding. I heard she crazy.
I'm gonna act like I'm an addict, like I'm Kim Mathers, or whatever he says. All right, they're about ready to square off. Looks like Jon Moxley hasn't been in the gym for a while. Maybe he's already gaining that baby weight. Hopefully he didn't just let himself go. We don't want to see that. He's like, well, I'm champion. I don't have to work out. All right, they're locking up. This is your main event. Kenny Omega, Jon Moxley. Wonder if Brandon knows this is happening. Wonder if he knows that Sting's back. I'm so mad right now. I better just go off on Twitter. That doesn't even make sense.
I'm gonna thumb it.
I'm gonna hit send. I'm gonna hit send.
I'm hitting the arrow button.
I'm so furious right now. I'm gonna hit send. Boop. Bitch. Call my daughter a sausage wallet.
How dare you call my daughter a sausage wallet? We have Hivation in the chat. Hey. Hivation, how's it going?
Good to see you in here.
Duluth, did you guys smoke y'all turkey or fry it? We baked it in the oven.
Baking it.
No frying, no smoking. Although, frying it, Travis really wanted to do.
I did.
But it can't be done in the house, so...
Do it in the middle of the backyard. It's big enough back there that if it exploded, it wouldn't hurt anything.
True. Looks like don't judge the messenger, just bring the news. I just bring the news.
Oh, no, I'm not judging you at all.
Nobody said
it's
anything.
Hilarious.
It's funny shit that they're doing.
Like, oh, I'm so pissed. I gotta go right to Twitter. Like, get on a plane and go kick his ass.
Right? Go kick his ass, Seabass, you old fart.
It's not like he doesn't have the money to buy a ticket.
Jesus Christ, he probably has his own damn
plane. Bring a camera crew. Bring Dre and the boys. Dre's got to be getting retirement.
Go get him, Marshall.
He can even bring 50 Cent. He's worth $1 now with inflation, probably. Bring 50 and the boys.
Go get Machine Gun Kelly. You go tell him.
Go burn down Ohio or wherever the hell he's from. I know he's somewhere in the Middle East there. Cleveland, maybe. Yeah, that's Ohio.
No wonder they hate each other. Detroit, Cleveland.
Oh.
Him
and Kid Rock did some songs together.
Vin's like Moxley versus Omega may end up like Tyson versus Jones in a draw. You think it's gonna happen in a draw? Jeez, Vin.
No, he's saying swindling paychecks.
Looks like I'm assuming he went off on Twitter because Kelly is in Canada and Shady can't get to him. I'm pretty sure that Marshall knows enough people that he could get to him.
He could
If
sneak
you really
in the underground.
He could
Look
get
at
to
that.
him.
Omega chopped him. Look at that.
Oh, that was a big one.
And it's not even hurting him.
He's like, I don't care.
Moxley, look at that.
Ooh, Larry is going with the Kenny might win tonight.
Kenny Omega. And if this match goes over, we're going to stay with it.
Right?
So will TNT.
Hivation is like, Tessa Blanchard's going to show up at NXT TakeOver Shotzi team. Oh, that's your prediction. That's going to be Tessa,
I wanted to say that also. Because that would be awesome. But would they throw her in there right out of the gate as a face?
Mm-hmm.
That would be interesting, to say the least. And plus, WWE doesn't do a lot of surprises like that, so it'll probably just be Io Shirai. But I would like to see it be somebody else. Or the other thing is that somebody else could get hurt on the, like Toni Storm could get hurt, and then that's where she shows up.
She shows up on the bad guys team, the mean guys team.
These guys still in a car or something?
I don't know, but they're
Who
not
just has
happy.
a car just sitting by the back door running?
Those people? She's like, I have no idea. I don't even know who those people were. Oh, we're gonna get some more Thatcher teaching. Ugh.
Thatcher 101.
This guy, seriously.
I think he needs to train everybody.
Yeah, sure. Looks like he can't fly to Canada because Americans can't fly there currently.
What?
Who said he had to go from America?
They closed the borders again? I thought the borders were open.
That's what I thought with Canada. Bitch, if that's the case, just fly from Mexico. They don't care. What, the Canadians are going to be like, oh, you came from Mexico? Oh, that's okay. Like, seriously? Fucking Canadians.
We should build a wall up there.
Yeah,
Not
that's
in
where
the
the
South.
wall should have been, is fucking Canada. Fuck Canada. Their beady eyes and their floppy heads.
And tariffs and everything else.
Hi, Misha says Moxley versus Omega is gonna end like Jeff versus Matt in Extreme Rules match.
Oh, look who's in there with Thatcher.
Ooh.
He's like, why don't you show me how to wrestle?
I bet you can't show me new moves. I'm Ciampa.
Ciampa.
I'm Ciampa.
He's like, no, I don't want to teach you how to wrestle. I want to teach him. He doesn't know how. Look at him. He's got long hair. Oh, Thatcher's leaving.
Looks like NM has been said to be a badass, but I'm not sure considering he started a bar fight with ICP years ago and got absolutely obliterated. But was he by himself? If he was by himself and they had their whole group, then I would say no. Because
Thatcher!
You can't be a badass when you have
Just
3 on
took down
1. That
Ciampa.
just doesn't work out so well.
We got an old-fashioned wrestling match right in the middle of the ring right now.
Right?
And
But if
Ciampa
he had
ended
his
it.
posse and ICP had their posse and that happened, yeah, maybe, Vindicator's like, Tessa's severely lacking in the awesomeness department. Would love her to get bullied by Nia Jax. Ben's just going all out with the hate.
She's not going to get beat up. If she comes, she's going to be one of those top guys for a while. She'll be the one that holds the title down in NXT for a year, goes undefeated, then goes to the main roster. Is how I would see that playing out.
Right.
She might not get the title the first day, but they do that. Like, they gave it to McIntyre on his first attempt. They gave it to Karrion Kross on his first attempt, basically. So NXT, they will throw a title on you right out of the gate.
That's funny.
And Tessa's a bigger draw than Io.
Right.
Right? So they could drop the title right on top of her pretty soon.
Hivation says that Tessa was supposed to show up at Halloween Havoc after Io
Oh,
won,
he just
but
choked him out.
Coronavirus breakout. Oh.
Thatcher just choked out
Ciampa? He's probably injured again. It doesn't take much to injure Ciampa.
It looks like it. He's probably dead.
He probably got hurt.
Jon Moxley walking around with Kenny Omega in a headlock.
He's got him choked out too.
What's he going to do with him?
I don't know.
So we can use, is this a no disqualification match?
I guess it's a it doesn't matter match.
I mean, obviously they're not counting.
Obviously. They don't
But
count there
we do
anyways.
already know that those AEW referees cannot count to 10.
The ones in WWE can't either, so you can't be biased like that.
Hey, she did the other night, and that's how Sami Zayn beat Daniel Bryan. She counted to 10. She made it.
She did make it to 10.
Good thing she didn't have to go to 11.
But most of the time that only happens with Fidel Castro's matches.
Right.
That's it. That's the only person it happens with. It's so weird.
I wonder if they put it up on the screen, the numbers.
Probably, and then they could read them out. That's probably what happens. Probably.
And she's like, just say those words together. 7.
Luke says
8.
only family members and Canadian citizens can fly currently. We don't know. He could have family members. He could be found. I'm pretty sure that Marshall Mathers knows enough people that he could get into Canada.
It's not happening. It's fine. He's not gonna fight anybody. The dude is like on crack, and he's like 130 pounds.
Machine Gun Kelly?
No, right. That's what I was gonna say. And Machine Gun Kelly.
I'm like, which one?
He only outweighs him because he's like a foot taller. So he's 137 pounds.
Is that on crack? Because they both look the same. One's just taller than the other one. So it says Tessa still has a bit of heat in WWE, and Impact and is still looking to bring her back. Oh, and Impact is still looking to bring her back. Really? I thought they were done with her.
Yeah, but do they have
all
the
that
money?
Contract anger and stuff like that? I highly doubt that they want her back.
Well, why not if she's going to be there? I mean, she's a huge draw.
The nuclear's like, Ciampa wants wrestling lessons. Watch, he needs to brush up on his skills at this point. Totally, that happened, Ben. Tommy T says, Ciampa called Thatcher this punishment, and they are fighting, right? Looks like it was a posse versus posse. It was like 8 or 6 ICP posse members, and there is video. Maybe they should have had a Twitter fight instead.
Yeah, it'd have been safer for Eminem.
Marshall Mathers maybe would have had an upper hand.
He would have had an advantage on Twitter. Fuck. I love it.
Fucking social media ruins everything. Tommy G's like,
the other day it was yesterday, huh? I went crazy. I literally wrote a post on Facebook. It took me like a half hour to articulate it. Guess what I did? I deleted it instead of sending it. Because then I thought about it and I was like, no.
Well, that's what I do. I just get my rant out and then I delete it and then I'm done.
Yeah.
Because it's just not worth it posting it. It's just, people are so dumb they wouldn't get it anyways. Tommy T says, really, Thatcher put him out. So we have main event, I guess. High Nations like to leave on my dream match is Candice LeRae versus Bliss. Oh, really?
Candice LeRae.
And
Bliss.
Johnny Gargano.
Is it because they kind of look the same?
They both have pinkish hair.
Yeah, they're both little. Basically.
They have purplish and pink hair.
Because Candice LeRae doesn't
Cotton
have the
candy
face
hair.
that Bliss has, but
right. High Nations is Adam Cole versus The Miz. Oh, lots of them, huh? Vindicator says, other than everything grinding to a halt for Sting, this night has flown by. Only 20 minutes left until I have to harass you guys on TGIF, right?
Yeah, and this could go over.
Delete.
They said if this match goes long, they will go with it, which means that it'll probably go long.
Which is a possibility.
The last time these two wrestled, it was an hour. They tore the whole ring up. And Moxley, like, pile drove him right on the freaking wood underneath all the padding.
Ooh,
remember?
Ouch.
In that corner?
Yes, he did. Yes, that did happen. I remember.
After they hit each other with broken glass, barbed wire. They fell in some sort of barbed wire bed.
Yes.
That just happened to be set up over there.
Before they came out with barbed wire bats and a broom. It was amazing.
Somebody threw a light.
Like, we hate you. Looks like Eminem is actually jacked now and has been clean for 2 years. Oh yeah, he got off his crack, huh?
He got off of heroin.
He got off his heroin and his crack issues and decided to get some muscle. Kelly is a fucking twig, only weighs 160.
Yeah. It reminds me of like Raj and Leonard or whatever if they got in a fight. Mm-hmm. Gonna go to fisticuffs.
Old fisticuffs. They tried to fight, remember? It didn't work out so well. They tried to wrestle.
It wasn't Leonard, it was the other one. The nerd. The mechanic. MIT grad. Howard.
Yes. Vindicator is like the Fiend versus Hivation. LOL. Right?
Yeah, that won't work out well. Because Vince doesn't like tag teams.
No.
So it doesn't matter what tag team it is. If they go up against The Fiend or Drew McIntyre or Braun Strowman, Bobby Lashley, they're all going to get their asses kicked.
Mm-hmm.
Sounded like he said Key Largo. But I think he didn't.
I don't know what he said.
Something about a key code.
That stuff.
I think this match needs to pick up a little bit.
For being a great match between Moxley and Omega, it's kind of like...
German release suplex.
A German really?
Release. Not a German really. Don't speak. I know what you... Sorry. I saw her again. The poor man's Gwen Stefani. War Games, this is it. Raquel Gonzalez coming down. She's going one-on-one against Shotzi Blackheart in a ladder match. The winner of this match will have the advantage. That's what they did with the men last week.
And they only have two.
Watching up top.
Shotzi's side. So...
Is that tied in the back, or is it like not strapped up all the way? Look at her flexing her back. So she was overweight. She was kind of a bigger girl like Nia Jax.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I looked up some pictures of her.
Yeah.
And she was a bigger girl. Not huge, but bigger. That's a huge bitch. Oh, she's not wearing that white top. So, won't be watching.
Shotzi?
Yeah. It'll still be distracting, though, because I can see skin.
She couldn't drive down in her tank.
Yeah, it's broken. That's what she's been fixing, though. So I wouldn't be surprised coming to pay-per-view time that she rolls up in a tank.
Ah, nice.
It's a little kid's Power Wheel tank.
Mm-hmm. Screw that.
So it's Captain versus just a nobody, basically. Not that Raquel Gonzalez is a nobody, but why isn't Candice LeRae out there wrestling? So it's like, hey, our best person, our leader's going against your third best player.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make a lot of sense. Huge advantage to Blackheart.
Well, I think it's because Candice LeRae is a big loser face.
Baby face, yeah.
Doesn't want to go out there. So she makes everybody else do it for her. Because she's a loser like that.
Kenny Omega Moxley is just an old-fashioned grind it out. Right now he's got him in the bank statement.
I don't think
the cross face.
I'm like, I don't think that's what it's called over on that side.
You call it the bank statement. Did he do the backstabber before he put him in it?
I don't know. I didn't see.
Oh, come on. He did not.
He didn't? Oh, I thought he did.
That'd be hilarious.
That's funny.
He's got him in a chin lock. Referee, make sure that's not a choke.
Tommy
Omega's in the ropes.
We have the main event happening on both sides.
Both sides. Shotzi Blackheart, Raquel Gonzalez over there. And then
and then AEW
slash over here.
Omega,
Jon Moxley, Kenny Omega.
Omega. I mentioned that Shotzi was on Impact Wrestling before WWE. Sweet.
I never really watch Impact. I should pay more attention to it because it's like a breeding ground for these other two companies.
Right? Vindicator's like, Mandy and Dana are better at flexing than Raquel.
Well, thank you, cameraman, for that view.
Did I miss it? What was it?
It was an amazing view of Shotzi's butt.
Oh.
Like, Raquel had her up, like she was going to slam her, and then she backed up so her ass was like that far from the camera.
Oh. Damn, I wasn't looking.
Cameraman was on top of it, though. He was stuck between her legs. That's probably why he didn't move. Because he couldn't go to right because her legs were wrapped around his face. That's how close it was.
Wow.
Omega over the top. Laying on Moxley's face. Looks like Moxley's still alive. The referee's checking on him.
Well, he's not dead. He's breathing.
Oh. Jon Moxley saved Kenny Omega's life right there. Did you see that? Holding on to him so his neck didn't hit the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Oh, paradigm shift. It's over. That should be enough. Why isn't he pinning him? Moxley's not even pinning him. No, he said no. That was it. He could have just beat Omega. Remember that. Write it down.
He's like, I need something to beat him with.
Couple chairs.
Oh, jeez. Hypatia wants to know, Travis, do you think Tegan Nox could be the mystery woman?
No.
No. Tegan Nox is having knee surgery.
She's only got one leg.
She's legless. Vin's like, Moxley and Omega have been on their knees for 3 minutes now. Totally mind-blowing.
Unless that wasn't real.
Ooh, maybe it was a total faker.
Unless she really didn't hurt her knee.
Right. Yeah.
Because, you know, I mean, we weren't there. We weren't in the operating room. That could have all been fake.
As Vindicator says, Travis is right. They need to replay that Shotzi ass moment. It will be the only worthwhile recap WWE ever does.
They need to recap that from all sorts of different views.
Or just that one view multiple times.
He's saying, hit me. He set up chairs. Oh, this is one of those slap fest.
Nice. Slap fest.
Moxley didn't hit him as hard. Omega's hitting Moxley way harder. There, he got him that time. Woo! I punched him. They're really punching each other now.
I've seen it. I have seen.
You've seen two dudes just sit in a chair and punch each other in the face?
I've seen the slap fest.
Oh, I've seen those things. Oh, Moxley got him good there. Oh, the V trigger.
I have no idea what Shotzi's sexual orientation is, Hivation.
Don't care.
And don't care, right? And didn't realize or know that she may or may not be Ruby Riot's cousin. Are you thinking that because they have green hair? That's why you see her with green hair.
Oh, Lord. Yes, that's natural. They are all relatives of the Grinch. They're direct descendants.
That's probably not a very true statement. Probably should research that a little bit, Hivation. Larry's like, did you guys hear about the wrestler from Impact who had his arm amputated?
I did, yeah.
You want to know why? Because he's stupid.
He got an infection and didn't go to the doctor.
Stupid.
He's like, I tried to tough it out, he said in his interview. I tried to tough out an infection? Really?
Like, what a dork. Like,
oh, another paradigm shift. This time, that's 2 paradigm shifts. Moxley taking his sweet-ass 2-man 3. No! Omega kicks out.
Vindicator's like, Moxley is bleeding internally. That means he can't handle being bitch slapped like he can dish it out.
It's an internal bleed. Oh, shit! A V-trigger! When he was coming through the ropes.
Ouch. Hey, Vision's like, OMG, yes. Jimmy Rave, I think. Huh.
Yep, that was his name. The Rave had to retire. I don't know why he couldn't just wrestle with one arm.
Right? Like, hello. Just stick a fake thing on there. It'll be funny. Put a hook on it. I'm just kidding.
Like, put a jacket on, nobody would know. And then there would rip your arm off, and you'd be like, ah! Then you'd punch him in the face with the other arm. And pin him. It would be a fun gimmick for a while. After end your career, just be a gimmick guy. Be like Joey Ryan. Use your dick as your other arm.
Just don't do any sexual misconduct with it.
Yeah, don't do it outside the ring. Don't chase him around with your pecker. Just inside the ring.
Just your weird moves inside the ring. Maybe I should say, they can have Kenny Omega win the belt.
2 and...
No!
Jon Moxley kicks out.
I'll be very surprised if they have him win.
Me too. I don't know the betting odds in Vegas right now, but I do know that it's going to take a lot from Kenny Omega. Is it time for a new champion? It's been almost a calendar year. I think he won it in February from Jericho.
It might have been about that long ago.
Do we need a third champion? Moxley caught his knee. Hits him with that elbow. Okay, seriously, it's a knee. V-trigger can't be every single time he touches him with his knee.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Another paradigm shift. Look, Omega gonna hit him with a paradigm. No! Reverse around. What the hell? Seriously, guys.
Elbow to the face.
Just hold on. Oh, drop kick. Omega's too tired. He doesn't have that endurance that he needs. Maybe he can't be champion. Here he goes. He's going to spin him up and around. Oh, guess what? A V-trigger. We heard it again.
Ben's like, Travis, did Jon D. Moxley ever wrestle AJ Styles?
I think he did. Yes, he did. Do you remember the feud that they had? And it was when, what was his name? The guy with no chin that won the first ever women's Money in the Bank briefcase match?
Santino?
No, way after him.
Oh.
James Ellsworth. That was the James Ellsworth storyline. Was Moxley and AJ Styles.
Ah.
That's why Ellsworth beat him so many times. That's why Ellsworth has so many victories over AJ.
That's weird.
Right.
Like,
Because it's real. What is he doing? He can't get out. He's like, I got stuck. He was rolling and got stuck on himself.
Raquel almost was up there, but then Shotzi got back
Look
up.
at the briefcase or whatever it is just swaying.
It's because Raquel hit it. Oh, bummer.
This is dangerous for these ladies to be up that high.
Oh.
Oh, they could easily break an ankle.
That bladder didn't even fall. That's crazy.
I think it was supposed to.
I think it was too.
The doctor is out there checking on Omega. Okay, if you need to stop the match, end it. You don't let him have breaks. There's no timeouts in wrestling. They bring down more referees. Don Callis is going down there.
The Impact Vice President needs to come down and check it out too. Like, what's going on here, guys?
Oh, Blackheart
step back.
got pulled off the top of the ladder. Now Gonzalez gets pulled off the top of the ladder. Okay, seriously, do a move, people. Whoever does the first move is going to win this.
Mox is like, no.
Moxley just pushed the doctors, the referees
this.
out of the way. He doesn't care about Kenny Omega's health.
He doesn't care. He's like, dude, stop being a big bitch.
He's like, I just need my paycheck. You're going to get your ass kicked. He's going to split him open. He's got no condom. It's unprotected shots to the head.
Ew, it's gross.
What's Don Callis doing? He's hurt. Don Callis, go do your job.
You have no
Go do your
reason to be
job.
down there.
Is that your place?
This isn't your home.
Oh,
Exactly.
Callis just got jacked by John.
As he should. It's like, mind your own business, man.
Don Callis is down. You don't get involved in a world championship match.
Yeah, don't do that.
Now the referee is distracted.
Right?
Kenny Omega hit him with something.
Oh, it was
A microphone?
microphone.
Yeah, that's going to hurt. A padded microphone?
He had a microphone. He used it as a weapon.
Here, I've got one in here. I'll get it out and hit you in the head with it. Tell me if it hurts.
Okay.
It's not going to hurt.
All right. Oh, Moxley's bleeding.
Jon Moxley's been busted open by the microphone. He's bleeding profusely.
Profusely.
The little trickle there.
We've
seen profusely with him.
Oh.
There's that V trigger. Now I feel like that one's a V trigger.
That one's totally.
That one could be a V trigger.
Is he gonna 619 him? Oh no, he's gonna V trigger the back of his head.
Uh-oh, who's climbing up there? Is that Ember? They're all getting down. Both women are down, but it looks like they're coming down to interfere.
They're like, why are you being so mean to our girl? They all got down to helper.
Toni Storm's in her, like, fitness pants.
Where's the other ones? Oh, there she is.
They came down. Now we got all sorts of crazy happening.
And he did.
Kenny Omega
He
is
did
the
win
new AEW World Champion with a little help from Don Callis. Kenny Omega did it. He's the best in the world.
Oh, Cal just gave her a big old clothesline.
Raquel Gonzalez
now because
gonna climb up there.
Rolling out of the thing.
There's a big fight happening on the outside. Are we gonna see who the new member is?
Io.
There it is, it's Io.
Jesus, she jumped on her back like a monkey.
She's like a monkey.
There. She's like, you're not gonna get it.
She's gonna put her to sleep. She's got her in a sleeper hole.
Wow.
Like I said, no originality. I guess when you only have 8 females on your roster, you can't do much more.
Right. Yes, Hivation, you told us, but so did everybody else was guessing that Omega would win also, so. There's a lot of people that told us.
Kenny Omega is the new champion.
Why are they running away so fast?
This is bullshit. He cheated to get it. That's why he cheated. See?
Running like scalded dogs.
Io Shirai just took out everybody. Everybody.
Including herself. She literally threw herself around, too. Did you see that?
I did. She even took out the WWE security.
For shame.
Kenny Omega is going to Impact with the title. You got to watch Impact on Tuesday to find out what's happening. Little player share.
I don't think that's very good. I don't like that. So Shotzi got it with some help from some friends. Shotzi
He wants Lance Archer right now. Eddie Kingston just said he wants Lance Archer right now. He's not waiting until next week.
Not waiting. And it looks like Shotzi was the one who got the briefcase over on NXT.
Shotzi Blackheart with the Vic.
Yes.
The V for victory.
Tommy T's like Blackheart's team got the advantage. They did. Thanks to some help from Io. Looks like you guys were right out there. If you guessed Io was going to be the person, as Travis said, he thought that was who it was going to be. And
yeah, it's a tough one. You know, what I'm seeing on AEW on TNT. Now you have to watch some other wrestling company that you don't normally watch to see what's happening with the Kenny Omega crowd.
Yeah, I don't really appreciate that. I think that's kind of bullshit.
With the player sharing. So you'd never see this on WWE. Vince would never allow this.
Yeah, I think that I want to make some complaints to AEW about that crap. If you're listening out there, AEW, this is a no-go on our end of you sharing this crap with Impact. I mean, I get the fact
Impact's on a different channel.
They're on a different channel. Not only that, but I get there for a while they weren't able to be on TV, but now all of a sudden they're on TV again and stuff like that. And I know you're giving them a boost by having their Impact people on AEW.
Impact was always on TV. You're thinking of
NWA. No, it was. But I'm saying there for a while it wasn't. There for a little bit during the whole stuff, they haven't been on TV. Like, they just barely started up again.
Well,
because before that, they started having their people come over on AEW. So
that's NWA.
Oh, is that NWA?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, or Impact having their people go to WWE or AEW. Let's put it that way. So, like, they let some of their people go, and they went to other places.
Right. And that happens. Like I said, it's a breeding ground, but
it's just weird.
I'm definitely not a fan of Kenny Omega showing up on Impact. And then if he starts wrestling over there, what if he gets hurt?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's already got a shoulder injury, so he goes over there, he gets hurt because they want to put him up against, Rick Swann, say, or something.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it's just, I don't know. I'm not a huge player, a fan of that type of playing.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it either. It's just kind of weird. Hivation that Impact Wrestling is on Access TV. Yes, that is where it's at.
And I don't know who owns that. I don't know if it's a Turner network, but that's just weird. If you're TNT, you'd be almost upset by that too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because if Kenny Omega gets hurt, that's a big deal. Like, it's a big contract that you're going to be stuck paying.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they're only guaranteed if they show up so many times.
Right.
So if they get hurt, it's their fault. I mean, but that's the kind of contract you would have to have them sign.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, if you go somewhere else and get hurt, we're not paying you.
Exactly. Like, no, sorry, you obsoleted your contract by doing that.
And you're stuck with us. So, like, when you get healthy and you can wrestle again, then your contract starts back up.
Right.
So if you sign a 2-year deal and it takes you a year and a half to get
better,
back, then you're here for 3.5 years. So.
Yep. Yeah.
Anyways.
Yep. But yeah, so
that's rough.
That's going to be weird. I don't know how many people out there are going to be fans of that. I'm pretty sure they're going to get a lot of slack.
Because most of the indie people, like, they're okay with all those groups, all those channels. Because I'm assuming that's what's going to happen is Impact's going to share and New Japan's going to end up sharing, and it'll be a rotating show. The only problem I have with that is it's hard enough to know the names. It's taken me a year to get them pretty good. And then if they start rotating people in, especially the Japanese names,
right?
I'm going to be like, that guy, that guy.
So, Icon wants to know, so you're going live on Tuesday?
No.
As Luke says, Access TV is owned by Ryan Seacrest, who bought it from Mark Cuban. There you go.
That's pretty cool. So it's owned by people, not by networks, huh? Usually all those networks are owned by other networks.
Right, yeah. That's
like USA's NBC and...
Right. But, I mean, TNT was owned by one guy for a long time.
Yep.
So.
And TBS.
It can happen.
Turner.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's a T.
Yeah, that's why it's a T.
Anyways, we're going to say goodnight. We appreciate you guys. We got a new champion.
Yeah,
Kenny Omega stole it.
Immediately ran off with it to some other network, which is really
stupid.
Took
off. We'll have to find out on Tuesday night what the hell's happening there.
Right.
Hopefully that's not a
normal occurrence.
Going to happen a lot, because that makes you basically have to watch wrestling another night, which isn't a horrible thing, but it's like...
I like having nights off.
Well,
and doing real
most
life
people
things.
that watch wrestling, you know. Like, you DVR it and watch it a different day or something. Now I'm going to actually have to watch it next week and figure it out, and then I'll let you guys know what happened.
Right.
If you guys don't watch whatever it's called. Impact.
Do that.
All right. Anyways.
Who won the AEW World Title match? That
Kenny
would be
Omega.
Kenny Omega.
The Alpha and
who
Omega.
all of a sudden decided to run off with
He cheated.
The vice president guy of Impact.
Yep, Don Callis.
With his help of cheating.
Yep, they cheated.
Which I figured with Omega that would be below him to cheat to win, but I
No.
guess not.
Whatever you got to do to win.
Yep.
Kenny Omega showed his true colors.
True colors. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We really appreciate it. Looks like there wasn't really a lot that happened over on the Go Home for War Games, except for who the fourth person was for Shotzi's team was Io Shirai. They didn't really have any other big things really happen. No. Maybe some stuff Pat McAfee talked about, but we weren't listening, so we have no idea.
Basically, building up to War Games. It's a Go Home show.
Yeah.
So we will see you for that on Sunday, but before then, we will see you Friday.
Yes.
For SmackDown.
Yep. We'll be
all right, everybody. We appreciate you guys. We're going to say goodnight. Thanks for watching Wrestling Gab. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.